Paige, you scored your team's final 13 points, all 9 points in overtime. Is there a point at the game where you say, okay, I just have to take over the scoring now? And when did that come?
I mean, it was just we were struggling to score at some point in time. And it was just my teammates really that got me open. They set like a million trillion screens for me, down screens, flare screens, ball screens. So everything they did for me was just amazing. And it's just my coaches and my teammates wanted me to take those shots when I'm open. So that's just what I try to do tonight.
And can you describe that last shot that your teammates were saying they knew it was going in when it hit the back of the rim and bounced a mile in the air?
Yeah, it felt good when it left my hand, seeing it hit the back, and it bounced straight up. So I was like, man, it's got to go in. It looked good. It felt good. But, yeah, I would say that was a really nice bounce.
John?
Paige, how would you describe just the type of game this was and what it took to find a way to win?
I would say it was a very physical and draining game. You had to give it your all on both sides of the floor. Very fast-paced, very long game overtime. It was a pretty long game, but we had to give it all on both sides of the floor. We didn't shoot that well on offense, but I think our defense really picked it up tonight. It was a really low-scoring game, but I think I'm really proud of our defense and the strides that we're making on that end. And it was just a really fun and I mean, I wish the fans were there, but it was still a great atmosphere just being a part of that game, just the energy that both sides brought. But it was just a really fun and competitive game.
Just to follow up, do you ever surprise yourself?
Yeah, going 1 for 6 from 3 was pretty disappointing, honestly. But yeah, no, yeah.
Carl?
Paige, you've always wanted the ball in the biggest moments throughout high school, USA basketball, whenever you've played. Where does that mentality come from?
Just the confidence that I get from God, from my teammates, from coaches, just knowing the work that I've put in. It kind of gives me confidence just to know how hard I've worked for these moments. In close and tight games, I've really worked hard to sort of shine in those moments. But it's just the confidence that my teammates give me, my coaches give me. When you have teammates that screen for you and pass the ball to you when you're open, they really leave you no choice but to be confident and hit those shots.
Jeff Jacobs?
Paige, I don't, this is probably the most minutes you've ever played in a game. I think 45 minutes, if I'm not wrong. Are you fatigued after this? I mean, like I said, it was such a grind the first part of the game. You're playing defense and you're playing offense, getting hit, coming off screens. How fatigued are you? I mean, if anybody has got a right to be tuckered out right now, it's you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little tired. South Carolina was really working hard on the defensive end. They make me work for everything I got. And obviously on defense as well, they push the ball really hard up and down the floor. So it was just a really fast-paced game and really long, of course. But, I mean, I'm a little tired, but that happens after every game.
I just wanted to ask you about coming off screens, too, because you just seem to be getting better and better at reading it and coming off. Could you just talk about the art of doing that to get your shot off, coming off screens?
Yeah, well, I got to apologize to some of my teammates. Set a lot of illegal screens, probably on my fault, just not waiting for them. But, no, it's just coach has really been hard on me for setting up those screens, faking one way and going the other, being able to backdoor, curl, flare off of all those screens. So he's just taught me all the options that I can use, and I'm just trying to input that into the game. But no, I can't do any of that without my teammates setting really good screens for me, and that's been an emphasis in practice, just holding and setting great screens. So, I mean, they get me open all the time.
Paige, you don't score for 6.5 minutes, and the 7-point lead goes away. Now you're down 4. What was said? What was the feel like when you guys had to kind of stop the slide and pull it back together those last couple of minutes of regulation?
Yeah, we knew coming into the game that basketball was a game of runs. They're a really good team, so obviously they're going to have their runs. But ours just having to be at the most crucial moments. So we just stayed confident and stayed with it. And we kind of took their hit and we tried to just hit back. That's what we did. We didn't lack any confidence. We still knew the main goal was to win, and we never gave up. So that was really big for our team.
Yeah,
Charlotte.
Hey, Paige, your dad, this was the first game he was able to attend live. What did it mean to have him in the stands for a performance like this?
It was awesome. I heard him a lot of times. He's a really loud guy. Obviously, we're lacking the huge crowd, so he tried to bring as much energy as he could. But just to have him here, my mom's here, and my little brother's here. Yeah, it's just amazing just to have my family be able to come to these games. I know it's really hard during these COVID times just to get fans at games. So just to be able to have my family here meant a lot.
Did it finally feel like a basketball? I mean, obviously you've been playing, but it finally kind of sink in more a little bit.
Sorry, what?
Did it finally sink in, just like that you're playing at UConn in college and that your family was able to finally attend?
Yeah, I mean, I went to UConn to play in huge games like this, and obviously the crowd wasn't there. But just having my family there to watch me and put that UConn jersey on, it's the first time my dad's ever seen it live. But no, it means a whole lot for me to play for this program and play in huge games like this. So yeah, it was really fun out there.
Alan.
Hey, Paige, playing off of that, a lot of kids would dream of coming to UConn and hitting the winning basket in a 1-versus-2 game. Did that cross your mind after it was over at all? What just happened?
No, like you just said that, and it's still crazy to me. Just the blessings that I've been given, just the opportunities that I've received. I don't know. It's all just so crazy to me that I'm just here just playing at my dream school and in huge games like this with an amazing team and coaching staff. Every single day I'm blessed and thankful for the opportunities I've been given. So just every day, every second, every minute, I'm just super grateful to be here.
Charlotte. Never
Sorry,
mind.
no,
Dom.
no.
Dom, you're on mute. Or are you good?
No, I'm good. I meant to lower my hand. I'm sorry.
All good. All right, Maria, finish us out.
All right, Paige. So you obviously scored 31, I believe. But as you said, it was tough for you to get your shots. What do you feel like the offense can do better or needs to do better just to make some of those shots, come a little easier, not just for you, but for your teammates and the team as a whole?
Yeah, I think we need to do a better job of setting up screens and waiting for them. There was a lot of possessions where offensive fouls were called on illegal screens. And just continuing to move without the ball. I think when we got stagnant and we stood and watched, our offense just didn't flow as well. So just being able we use a lot of the pitch and catches off the post, a lot of ball screens. Just constant movement is really huge and key for our offense.
Thank you. Congrats.
Thank you.
Paige, I just want to get one last one from me. What is it going to mean? You're going to be in this situation again, maybe in a month from now, big game. Maybe the stakes will be a lot higher. What does it do for you, and what does it do for the team, the young players, to know that you can win a game like this? What did you guys kind of prove to yourselves tonight?
I mean, it was an ugly win. We didn't play necessarily great. So knowing that we can not play our best basketball and still find a way to win was really huge for us. It gets our confidence up. It just gets our team chemistry up, just knowing that we can do this, and it gives us more confidence heading into the tougher stretch of the season and towards the end when March and games mean a whole lot more. So this win was a really big win for us.
All right, thanks.